Welcome to my channel. This video will be about my Christmas gifts, but not about coloring. About my new coloring goodies, I will do additional videos. Here I will show you what my family, colleagues and friends gifted me for cross-stitching, my other hobby. Apart from two kits, everything else is made by Ukrainian manufacturers, so I'm very proud that we can support them. Let's start from this very beautiful, very nice felt kit made by Bucilla. If you love crafting, you probably know that Bucilla makes the best felt kits. They are famous for their Christmas stockings and also for Christmas ornaments. And look at this patchwork stocking. I'm sure that in the end it will be very beautiful. It has a lot of sequins. It also has this nice ribbon to decorate it. It also has a lot of other stitches. I am not very good at doing beautiful stitching work on Bucilla kits, so for me it will be a good practice. I really love this idea of patchwork pattern. It looks slightly different from other Bucilla kits, so I was very happy to receive it. I have heard mixed reviews about this kit. Someone told that maybe sequins are not of the best quality, sometimes their cover peel off very quickly. We will see. The design is great. If I need to maybe add my own sequins, my own beads, then I will do it. Another kit by non-Ukrainian manufacturer, but nevertheless connected with Ukraine. It's this small but very beautiful kit by Dimensions. This design, it's 3 Christmas ornaments. It was based on the watercolor painting by Ukrainian designer Tonya Tkach. She is amazing. I love to look at her works, so I was extremely happy to find that Dimensions created those Christmas ornaments. And it's a rare thing during last years that Dimensions created kit which we have to stitch on paper actually. Yes, inside we have 3 tiny pieces of paper. You know that in the old times, Dimensions, they made a lot of kits, which, especially Christmas ornaments, which we could stitch on plastic, on paper. Now they mostly do big cross-stitch kits, which we need to stitch on fabric, sometimes on plastic, but on paper it's really quite rare. But honestly, I'm not sure that I want to stitch these lovely ornaments on paper. I want them to be more durable. I have in my stash plastic canvas. Usually I prefer to use transparent plastic canvas. I don't think that it's the best idea here. But I also have this one. Color, it's like mocha or something like this. Yes, it's not very identical. I actually purchased it some time ago to make base for Mill Hill kits. I also want to stitch those 3 kings from Mill Hill, but not on paper, but I want to try to use this plastic. Well, I will see how those threads will work on this plastic canvas. Maybe I will check our cross-stitch shops. Maybe I will manage to find plastic in similar color. Anyway, I love to do Christmas ornaments somewhere in the summer, so I will have some time to try and to find a different base for them. Now let's have a look at other small kits. Here I have a kit from Ukrainian company Fruzilok, and they are famous for their designs which we need to stitch on wooden base. Maybe let me show you closer, because it's actually quite small. This kit is called Victorian Christmas pendant, we have wreath and candle. I hope that you can see at least something. I'm currently working on my similar kit, which I purchased myself last year, but I finally started it somewhere near Christmas. And here I have two pendants dedicated to Saint Nicholas. You can see here their actual size. I just started to stitch. I also need to add those decorations on the bottom. Everything is included, the tassels, the beads. So now with this gift I will have a bigger set of these pendants. I think that they will look lovely on the Christmas tree. Honestly, I prefer to stitch either on plastic or on paper. Wooden base isn't very convenient for me, but of course they are much more durable comparing to stitching on paper, so I decided that maybe I need to extend my collection of Fruzy Lock. Now, after I received this gift, I think that I will do it. I will give it a second chance if I managed to work. And finally, let's have a look at the big kits. For me, it will be the first kit from this Ukrainian manufacturer Alena. And here we have beautiful botanical illustration, stylized as botanical illustration of pomegranate. I hope that it will look quite lovely. I would love to hang it in my kitchen. I love pomegranates. I do love this style when we have some black and white work on the background and beautiful colors for pomegranate. It's my first kit, so I don't know how convenient it would be to stitch. Threads and fabrics, they are quite good. Also, I do love this color chart. It's quite big, easy to stitch. So if I enjoy this one, maybe later I will purchase myself other kits from this series, because they also have in the same style, I think, apples and peaches, maybe something else, I'm not sure. But I'm glad that my gift, it was pomegranate. It's my favorite design from this same series. I plan to stitch it this year. And another company, Ukrainian manufacturer, which I hadn't stitched yet, so it also will be my first acquaintance. They recently made several kits in the same style, samplers with several elements, which I absolutely love, because the big size of the design, it's a little bit discouraging, but you can stitch at least part of the design and you feel like you already finished something. So step by step, I hope that one day I will do it, and I also will decorate my kitchen with this stitching design. So recently they made several similar kits dedicated to various seasons, spring, winter, autumn. They also are beautiful, but this one is my favorite. I also never had stitched something from this manufacturer, and I was quite happy with the thread, with the fabric, but quite unhappy with the quality of the chart. But fortunately they also can send you electronic version, so it will be much easier to stitch having such chart on my laptop. And final kit, it's by Malbuch. Here I have this amazing cafe in Verona, and look at the amount of details. It's relatively big, it's 30 by 40, but it's not complicated because of the size, but because of the amount of details. It has a lot of backstitch, of course, to define all those details, so I expect to have a lot of work. I'm not sure if I plan to stitch it this year. I simply know that I won't have enough time, so maybe I will just put it on my shelf. I will be happy to have it in my stash. Malbuch, it's probably now my favorite manufacturer of cross-stitch kits. I am extremely proud that it's a company from Ukraine. Yes, now they moved manufacturing to Poland, but we all know how difficult it is now to do something in Ukraine. But still, they create lovely gifts, lovely kits. Their designs, they remind me about old dimensions, beautiful landscapes, beautiful flower compositions, exactly what I prefer to stitch. And they have high quality supplies inside of their kits, so I was crazy happy when I received this one. Well, I hope that it was interesting to you if you're not only interested in coloring but also in other crafts. I hope that I will manage to do in this year at least something from these kits, and of course I will share with you my finished projects. Thanks for watching, and until my next videos.